Most of you know I've moved to Korea about 3 months ago, and for the last 2 months I've been dealing with a situation that is getting progressively worse, and I wanted to talk about it because this directly affects me being able to upload in general or even stream. So about a month and a half ago, I was making videos and stuff like that. I work a night shift here in Korea, and I received a noise complaint, and that's fine. That's normal. Like people receive noise complaints. It's not a big deal, right? On the noise complaint letter, right, the person was nice enough to detail that they could hear me at weird hours of the night. And for me, I'm most active at night because my work shift is between 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., right? So I'm like, all right, cool. I looked at the noise complaint. They asked me, hey, can you stream between 6 a.m. to 9 p.m.? I can do that. That's reasonable. That's like, a normal time that most people are up and out and about and stuff like that. So I decided to make my content, my videos between 10:30 a.m. to like 4 p.m., very prime time during the day. Well, recently, last Friday, I actually I was coming home and I saw a note posted on my door, and I'm like, that's weird. And I, looked at the note, and mind you, the last noise complaint I received was about a month and a half ago. I'm looking at this and it says, James, this is management. We need to talk to you about the noise complaints we've been receiving from your apartment. Now, in my head, I'm thinking I'm getting a noise complaint probably from somebody on this floor, which makes sense, right? I got neighbors to the left of me, to the right of me. I can hear them. They can probably hear me. I'm pretty loud when I talk, when I make my videos, but outside of making videos, I don't really say anything in my apartment. I'm very quiet. I listen to podcasts. I watch videos in silence, and I edit. That's pretty much all I do. Well, turns out I have this meeting with the management of my building, and I sit down with them to kind of get down to the bottom of this, because I'm like, I've honored the noise complaint that was given to me a month and a half ago, right? I honored that. They said don't stream or record videos between 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. If you can, just keep it between 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. if that makes sense, just somewhere in the middle of that range. And I did. 10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. seems reasonable to me. But what the management was telling me was that this individual wants to relax during the day as well. So this person was complaining that I was too loud during the day. Like 10:30 a.m. in the morning to 4:30 p.m. or 4 o'clock p.m. in the afternoon. They're complaining about me being too loud. Bro, there's construction work outside. There's a guy that walks by the apartment complex all the time with a megaphone selling fruits, and he's screaming at the top of his lungs in Korean, right? And boom, I'm somehow singled out for this, right? Well, a few things to address. The floor between me and my neighbor is very thin. They can probably hear me recording this video right now. And the insulation's horrible. You can hear people all the time in these apartments and whatnot, which I understand and I accept, but some people just can't. Apparently he tried to, knock on the door and confront me about the noise, but I was in the middle of making a video and I didn't hear him. I have noise canceling headphones. A lot of times you see these on my head in a lot of videos and whatnot. So he was pretty frustrated with that, right? And the reason why this is a big deal is because the management is gotten to the point where they're like, you might need to stop making videos, bro, honestly. And I'm like, what? Like, they're like, you might need to stop making videos. You might need to stop streaming, because obviously if like you're doing that and you're too loud, you're too whatever, then you can't make videos anymore. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Well, my realtor came with me to talk to the management. And this is where it gets kind of crazy. You guys are like, how is your realtor involved? They just do things different out here in Korea, right? So my realtor went with me to the management, and he's like, that doesn't make any sense. There's no law against, making videos or creating content in like a room. It's just, it's his apartment, so he can do what he wants, But their concern was that my voice was so loud that it was disturbing my neighbor. So they suggested that I move my setup downstairs, the setup that you see me recording on right now. It might not look like it, but the setup's actually a lot bigger than it looks, requires a lot of space, and moving this to the master bedroom would take up too much space. So there would be hardly any space for me to do anything. And I showed them this. They're like, okay, move your bed from your master bedroom to the living room. Well, at that point, there is a privacy concern, because the living room has two gigantic windows. Yes, it has blinds. Yes, you can close the blinds, but imagine not being able to open the blinds because you don't want people looking into your apartment directly at your bed. That is right there in your living room. So that was the other issue. So there's another meeting that I am having with them tomorrow and whatnot, and I wanted to talk about this because I thought it was insane. I'm like, bro, like this is relentless. I mean, I've heard other people that I work with, like they get noise complaints all the time. Well, they don't get noise. Well, so one of them got a noise complaint, but they hear like loud sounds. It's like it's like a common fact that a lot of people in Korea definitely like get like complain about noise. That's like a common thing out here. But this guy, man, relentless, bro, like relentless. So what I thought would be pretty legit is sitting down with him, talking to him, and getting down to the bottom of this, because at this point it's affecting when I can upload. I haven't been able to upload as much as I want to because literally every time I open my mouth, just like this, boom, neighbor complains. So wanted to keep you guys filled in because a lot of you guys follow me on Twitch. I haven't been able to stream regularly anymore because apparently the streams are too rowdy and stuff like that, and he doesn't like that shit. And then apparently, like, even me making videos began to be a little too much. So a lot of the uploads you're going to see over the next few days are going to be videos that were pre-recorded, because I'm dealing with this situation right now. Doesn't seem like a big deal probably to a lot of you guys, but this is becoming a big deal to the point where they're talking about relocating me right now because of this dude's complaints. And I'm like, what, bro? So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I know, like, for all my Germans out there and stuff, y'all got the silent Sundays pretty much, where I mean you pretty much have to respect everyone's, like, quiet hours and whatnot on Sunday. And my question to you guys about that is it all day? Like, you can't do anything like moderately loud all day? And how is the insulation for buildings in Germany? I should probably ask that, because the insulation in your average apartment in Korea is terrible, absolutely terrible. But the internet's great. Internet's amazing. I mean, I have zero complaints about the internet and a lot of other things. It's just the insulation in a lot of the apartments out here are horrible. I mean, you can hear everything that people are doing. So that a lot of moving pieces right now in this situation. And I know this is a very sporadic video, but A, I need to upload something, and B, I wanted to fill you guys in with why I've been very spotty with my uploads as of recent and whatnot. You might have heard of the, I'm taking a break and blah, 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 which I did. I did take a break. I enjoyed it. But however, the noise issue is, it's weird, bro. It's weird to me because, like I said, I can hear my neighbors. They're loud as shit, just like I am. But no one else is getting, like, yelled at, bitched at, whatever, because I guess this guy is right above me, man. They used the words, I was so loud he got traumatized, bro. Like, they said that he was traumatized and he couldn't go to sleep and stuff like that and go to work fully rested. And I'm like, that's weird, because I honored your first noise complaint and I made sure that I kept my volume, like, when it was loud, it was during the daytime when everything else in existence was also loud. So this is crazy. I think the best solution at this point is probably moving, but I literally had everybody set up all this internet stuff and blah, 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 blah here, throttle it so I'm getting fast speeds and whatever. And I know that doesn't mean anything to any of you guys watching, but that helps me make content more effectively, which is actually one of the main reasons why I'm even out here in the first place. So let me know what you think about that. This is actually an interesting situation, very unique. I've never really had anything like this happen before. I mean, I remember at the neighbors back in America that I was able to talk to them, get down to the bottom of things pretty easy. Like I said, I'm having a meeting with this neighbor tomorrow, so hopefully we can get down to the bottom of this issue. But bro, it's actually annoying. Like, I can't even believe I'm making a video on this right now. But let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.